Hello, my name's Charlie James from PureTech Security, and today I want to talk to you about the Titus range. Now, the Titus range of PoE switches are our own. Now, we have in front of me a 4-channel, we have the 8-channel, and we have the 16-channel. Now, let's unbox them and look at the features. I'm going to unbox the 8 PoE port first. So, when I open the box, we have our set of instructions. We have our power supply. And we have the switch itself. So let's have a look at some of the features on here. So as you can see on the front here, we have our 8 ports here, and we have our 2 uplink ports. What this means is if you're daisy chaining more than one switch, you can actually go into one, out of the next one, onto the next one, and so on and so on. So the ports themselves, so traditionally we look at the ports as a 90-meter run. But we have some special features built into the whole range of these ports. So what we have on the back here is these dip switches. Now these dip switches are quite important. So they default to the off position. So the first thing that we look at is called the AI VLAN. What that means is if we enable that, it will isolate all the ports. So what that means is if someone plugged a laptop into one of the ports to try and get access to the cameras, they physically will not see those ports whatsoever. It completely isolates them. And then the second one we got on here, which is called the AI Extend. This is a fantastic feature because not only is the whole range a gigabit switch, so we've got 2 gigabits per port, but what we can now do is by turning number 2 on, we turn this from a PoE port to a PoE plus port. So we've gone from a 90-meter range up to 200 meters just by turning that little dip switch on. So that could be handy for like PTZs or cameras that you need to mount further away than normal. So the third one we got on here is called AI PoE. So when we enable the AI PoE, what it means is if the camera for any reason goes offline, it will wait 2 minutes and then it will completely reset and reboot that port that that camera's attached to. So hopefully fixing that problem so the camera will come back online. So that's what it'll do. So that can be assigned to any of these. Now when I say this is a gigabit switch, that is on every single port and all the ports are 30 watts. So the great thing is the last one is we have AI QoS, AI quality of service. So what does that mean? So what we can do with this is we can actually prioritize the camera ports. So for example, if I've got cameras in 1, 2, 3 and 4, I might have this going off to a laptop or something else. It will prioritize the video streams first. So if there was any issues, it would actually prioritize ones that the cameras are plugged into, not a laptop. So we have some great features on there. We also have the earth switch on there, so we can actually screw that into an earth, because we all do that. And we also got our power point there and the full metal as well. Okay, so now I'm going to unbox the 4-port, which is probably one of the most popular ones. We sell a lot of these. Now, once again, when I open the box, we have our set of instructions. We have our power supply. And we have the switch itself. Straight away you can see it's a very, very small switch, but very, very powerful. So it's packed with power. So let's have a look. So straight away it's exactly the same as obviously the 8-port, but obviously we've only got 4 ports on here, but we've got exactly the same features. We've still got the AI VLAN, we've got the AI Extend, we've got the AI PoE, and we've got the AI QoS as well. So literally every single one of these ports is a gigabit. So we have 30 watts on every single one of these ports, and we have our uplink in and out, so we can actually daisy chain these onto other ports. Also, we have our power input and we have our earth screw, and once again, it is full metal. So I'm just going to unbox the 16-port switch now. Once again, we have our instructions in there, and we don't have a power supply, it's built in, so all you have is a kettle lead. Now, one of the great features about this one is it can actually be rack mounted, and it actually comes with the ears to have it rack mounted. So let's have a look at some of the features on here. Right, so straight away you can tell the quality of just by the build of it. Once again, full metal. You've got your built-in fan there to keep it nice and cool in those hot temperatures, kettle lead input, and you've got your earth screw there. So on the front here we have the port for the fibre. we have our 2 uplinks, and we have our 16 channels. Well, as I said before, the blue indicates that these can be turned into, by turning on AI Extend, these can be turned into PoE Plus ports, leaving the rest to be your normal standard 90. But basically we have got 30 watts on every single one of them anyway. So giving us a total of 150 watts from this, making this like one of the best switches that I've actually had a sort of play around with. So it's a fantastic item, once again available from all PureTech branches.